Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot, and this is a tarot card reading for Scorpio. All Scorpio placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you've got Scorpio in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. So let's begin. Messages for Scorpio, please. Spirit, angels, spirits, guides, please help me give Scorpio clear and accurate messages. Whatever does Scorpio need to know at this time for the best and highest good of all involved with Scorpio. Scorpio is the ocean, dark and deep and powerful. Your feelings run deep, very far beneath the surface, where a lot of people can't see what's going on with you, and maybe sometimes you don't even know. Okay, so this is about, the Five of Cups is about grieving, disappointment, loss, focusing on the past to come to terms with whatever it is that has happened, whatever it is that has taken place, okay? Sometimes we cannot understand these things intellectually. We just have to feel our feelings and understand them for what they are and allow them to inform us in their own language. So with the Two of Wands here, I see you maybe getting control over this, grieving this disappointment and looking forward to the future, but there's still some discouraging energy here with this Three of Swords. It's like you're having trouble seeing things clearly, but with the Judgment here, I see you awakening to the truth of something. It might hurt, actually, to find out the truth of this. It's going to disturb your peace of mind. It might cause conflict in a relationship. With the Judgment card being here, there's criticism involved somehow, making a judgment call, being very critical of yourself and others, being aware of the truth, waking up to it, using your discernment to make decisions. It's not about condemning yourself and others, though. This card is more like using that criticism to inspire and motivate. So it might be hard, but somehow or other spinning it and turning it around to inspire and motivate you to make changes in your life and to, you know, make better choices next time. There is justice here, so that's about karma, balance, some kind of legal contract, could be a marriage, doesn't have to be, but this does have to do with the past as well, with the Six of Cups being here. And maybe children, protecting yourself, protecting what's important to you, protecting your own feelings. But I do see you going from the Five of Cups to the Six of Cups, so you're making progress here. You've been dealing with some negative emotions like grieving and disappointment because something hurt you, with the Three of Swords being here as well. But I also see you looking forward to the future and getting through this and being able to feel better again in the end. So I'm curious, why is the Justice card here for Cancer? What is justice in this situation? What is justice? What is karma? What is cause and effect? What is balancing things out? You know, for every action, there's an equal opposite reaction. I also noticed that Saturn in Libra is here. This is the card for Libra. So it's like this is a very heavy emotional relationship or contract or something. It could be a second chance, or it could be the ending, or rise. With the Judgment being here, it's like rising up from the dead or having a second chance at something, or, you know, it's just a major change, major decision is being made. Could be like a court case judgment going in your favor maybe, or we'll see. Okay, here we go. This is a lot. So let's take it. Yeah, something comes to an end with the World card being here. You're going to get closure on this, whatever this justice is about. This could have to do with a child. We've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. So learning something new, being enthusiastic, being new at something, a new fresh start, a new beginning. You maybe have two children that are involved. Ace of Wands is a strong, powerful push forward in a new beginning. Knight of Cups, ooh, a love relationship. It could be a new passionate romantic connection that you're dealing with, but you're also kind of tired and you're on guard against this. You're not really sure about whether or not you want to let this new thing into your life. So something else comes to an end. It could be the end of a marriage or end of a long-term commitment where there could be children involved, or it's like a immature person or something. I don't know. But maybe you just get freedom from whatever this is, and you learn something new, and you're invited out to try something new. You're optimistic, you're enthusiastic, you're learning, you're doing research, you're looking at somebody, you could be online dating, something like that, getting out there again. You have this powerful, romantic, intimate, physical, emotional, spiritual connection with somebody who wants to share with you on that basis. It could be like a soulmate connection, relationship that you get into. You have this new connection. But like I said, you're kind of tired. You're kind of the wounded warrior after all this that you've been through. And I do get the sense that there are children involved. There are other responsibilities. There's a lot on your plate. You might choose ultimately to sort of go it alone and remain single for a little while after all of this. But you are looking forward to the future. And it is a blessing. I mean, when the World card comes in, you're getting closure on something. A major cycle is ending. It comes after the Judgment card. You know, a judgment has been made. Something comes to an end. You've learned your lesson, and now you can move on to the next chapter of your life. So take that, of course, as it resonates. But I see you looking forward to the future, trying to get through this difficult time right now. Okay, yeah, and with the Fool card at the bottom of the deck, it's like you want to go towards something new. You don't want to be held back or held down by the past. You want to travel lightly. You want to lighten the load off of your shoulders so that you can go find a new chapter in your life. And you're sort of enthusiastic about this as well. So, you know, there could be this King of Cups. That's your energy, Scorpio. This very emotionally mature water sign, masculine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Also could be your energy where you've learned a lot about yourself, who you are and what you need. And now you have this understanding emotionally of yourself and others where you can be very emotionally present in a new relationship. You want to have that maturity, that strength, with that Strength card being here as well. This is very warm, generous, open, strong energy. Very I keep hearing cautious as well, but very disciplined, very in control of yourself. You know how to express yourself. You know how to keep things to yourself if you need to, and to basically you have that self-confidence and that self-control where you've learned a lot from whatever this past situation was, and you are ready for a new chance to do something new, to do something that's going to be more exciting, more fulfilling. This is also somebody with the King of Cups. It's like very compassionate energy, very sympathetic, empathetic, understands people, understands human nature on a emotional and spiritual level, knows how to express themselves and how to comfort others as well. This is somebody you can talk to, and they're not afraid of the dark side. They're not afraid of emotions. They're not afraid to show how they feel. They're not afraid to be vulnerable because they are very strong. Yeah, okay, so with the Hanged Man being here, that's more water sign energy. You got air and water. This is about seeing things differently. This is knowing that you can't go on doing things the way that you've always done them. You have to change, but you don't know how. Okay, with the Hanged Man, it's like you don't really know what to do next. You can't really intellectually understand it. It's something that has to be understood on an intuitive, emotional level. So it may even be hard to articulate exactly. But once you realize there's nothing you can do, that's the first step in getting yourself free from this situation, becoming unstuck, because this is about being stuck and being delayed and impediments and stuff like that. You can't keep pushing forward in the way that you've always done. And so there's this realization that you can't do it the way you always did it before in the past. You've got to do something differently. And that's the first step towards changing, is having that realization. That's emotional maturity right here. So you want somebody who's emotionally available, and you want to be somebody who's emotionally available as well. There's Libra, there's Leo, fire, air, water, and masculine water sign here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the past may have been very disappointing, but it's time for you to sort of rise up after all of that heartache and pain, and to find yourself again, and to get to get that healing that you really need, and to maybe find a new love connection that's going to be exciting and fun, and maybe you're not sure how it's going to work out, but you're looking forward to creating a new life for yourself. You had that Ace of Wands that showed up, and with this Two of Wands, it's like, okay, so you have this power. You're conscious and aware of your power to create the life that you want for yourself. So now you're thinking, well, how am I going to do it? How am I going to approach this? And I think it's going to be a different approach than anything you've ever really done before. So I want to get a couple of Oracle of the Radiant Sun for you, Scorpio, please. Okay. So here we go. This is Sun in Libra. This is about harmony, balance, beauty, goodness, and truth, reciprocity. Yeah, harmony. So, and then we've got Mercury in Aries, which is restlessness. Yeah, I think maybe you're ready to go. You're ready to express yourself. You're ready to get out and find something new. You're maybe feeling a little cooped up and restless, but there's also this need to maintain your balance and harmony. You definitely want to live in harmony with nature, with yourself and others, with the restoring that peace of mind that might have been lost when whatever it was that went down, whatever happened. I want to get a little from the book for you for the harmony card, Sun in Libra. So the Sun represents fortune, Libra's sense of justice and beauty. This card represents situations such as important social gatherings and reunions, extravagant tastes, a difficult decision to make, a pact or agreement, a diplomatic action, being called in to adjudicate a situation. When one selects the harmony card, it often indicates a gain from a close relationship. Also, it can show that one or other party tends to be sort of pushily dominant. The harmony card also points to talent in the field of public relations or sales. The best successes of these personality types are always shared successes. However, although the Sun Libra undoubtedly works best in partnerships, this card suggests someone who is more of an initiator and who will very often be the member of a team who sets the ball rolling. So that could be this Leo character that you're dealing with. This Sun is related to Leo, rules Leo. So this could be somebody that's a little bit domineering, a little bit pushy. That could be you or somebody that you're dealing with that this, I don't know how that might affect your relationship, but this is also somebody that is a good counselor, probably a potentially good diplomat when it comes to helping friends with problems. And you're attracting very strong, loyal, capable friends and personalities at this time. Okay, so definitely this diplomacy and understanding good counselor is here for you, whether that's you or somebody that you're dealing with. I also want to read a little bit for Mercury in Aries because I love this book. I love reading, and we always learn something about it. I'm still learning, of course. We're all still learning, and it's very helpful, and I just feel called to. I don't know why I have to justify it. But Mercury represents change in this sense, and Aries represents self-will. So the events associated with this card are research or detective work, competitive written work or discussion, taking up creative writing, a big argument, spontaneous communication, or contact with the media. When this card is drawn, it indicates a great need for the questioner to scribble down thoughts and ideas on paper. This could set the inquirer on a road to becoming a writer of some kind. The restlessness card can sometimes suggest a long, drawn-out dispute with much correspondence. Okay, so you could be having an argument, like a written argument. So that could even be like a text message argument or something, like through email or DMs or something like that. And maybe that has to do with this disruption, this disappointing trouble in this relationship, whatever it is that's disturbing your peace of mind and making it difficult for you to see things clearly and to make certain decisions that you may need to make. So getting clear on how you feel, what you really want, what you really need, what the truth is in the situation, and perhaps realizing that there's a need to do things differently than you've ever done before. Feeling confident and strong in who you are, taking that leap of faith and going for this new beginning is also involved here. Do I get anything else for Scorpio today? I'm also writing down your ideas and maybe like writing a letter to somebody that you don't actually send to them. just to get all of your ideas down on paper and to review them yourself, and to get really clear on what you think and what you feel, and not necessarily actually sending it to them, but maybe like sleeping on it for the night and waiting till the next day and maybe going over it again and realizing, okay, this part I will send, this part I don't really need to send because it wouldn't actually help me. Like, that's the diplomacy part of it all. And maybe get like your close personal trusted friend to read it with you and say, and maybe they like can tell you, look, this part is not helpful, this part is what you really want to say. Or like maybe it's a lawyer, depending on the situation, with the justice card being here. In court, you don't always necessarily want to say everything you think and feel. It wouldn't actually always help you all the time. So maybe taking it in that way and being very diplomatic, coming to some kind of agreement and compromise in this partnership with somebody who might be kind of pushing you around, who doesn't really understand you. It's like, if you're a Scorpio and you're dealing with a Leo, that's two very strong personalities who are actually quite different from each other. And you might be complementary in some ways, but I can definitely see how those two could like butt heads and be at odds with each other if there is a lack of understanding, and how Leo might want to be very pushy, dominant, and loud, whereas Scorpio, you might not be as openly, obviously domineering in that way. You also have a tendency to want to control the situation and to be very quietly dominant in your own way, like in an introverted way, where you might not say it in the same way that Leo would say it, but you're definitely going to have a very tight grip on yourself and whatever it is that you can control in this situation. Is there anything else that Scorpio needs to know right now? How can I help Scorpio to deal with the decisions and the restlessness that are going on? Okay, I'm going to get a Woodland Warden's animal and read from the book before I close out for you, because this might help to bring it all together and give some really good insight. I think it's about being mature and stable within yourself. Leadership. Okay, yeah. This is like the Emperor, more Aries energy. So the bear and the cedar. This is leadership. This is being a good leader. So let me read from the book because I love this book. The bear and the cedar calls us to be a powerful but benevolent, calls us to be powerful but benevolent, embodying the qualities of a great leader. Bears are emperors of the woodland and guardians of the forest. Paired with the cedar, a plant known for its healing, protective, and cleansing qualities, this card invites us into mature authority. The spirit of the bear is guiding you to leadership opportunities and reminding you to rule with fairness and care. You may be experiencing overwhelming challenges. Remember not to be hardened by this. Inflexibility will get you nowhere. Instead, channel the protective qualities of the cedar. Reflect, heal, and prepare. Ask yourself, how can I be a better leader? And who can benefit from my knowledge and experience? So yeah, it's about that authority. It's about protection. And it's about taking the lead in a very benevolent, diplomatic, powerful way. You might get further that way than, just straight up arguing and being inflexible. You might need to, you might really benefit from a little flexibility at this time and reflecting on those things. Okay, that's really what I've got for you right now, Scorpio. So I hope that was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you'd like a personal reading, I've got some information in the description box below. But in any case, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.